Hey guys, it's Joe here, and we're going to be trying something a little different today. Yep, it's No Man's Sky. Now I've got a little story to tell about why I'm going to be streaming this, but to begin with, I just wanted to try something a little bit out of the ordinary. We've mostly been doing mobile and free-to-play games on this channel, but this game is just so great and such a good little way to relax and do something a bit different. And while I'm at it, why not share it? Now I did have an account in this. I did have a save game in this that I played for several hours that I might tell you about later. I had a bit of an unfortunate occurrence, but for now, let's not worry about that. I'm more than happy to start again.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
It's handy.
Scanner damaged. Repair required. Aerial propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
Here we are, Planet Hortisxor. There's going to be some fun pronunciation in this game. But first things first, gotta invert that stuff. There is no way we're playing a game uninverted. Right, now back to the planet. This looks like a very friendly planet. Let's have a little... Oh, my analysis visor is critically damaged. We're gonna have to do something about that. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just bringing up the stream on my phone here so that I can follow the comments. Now, I wanted to turn off the comments on screen just because this is such a beautiful game, and really wanted to keep the experience as pure as possible. But if you want to comment, if you're listening in, Caius, I see you in there, feel free to drop a little message. This is No Man's Sky, and if you haven't heard anything about this game, I'm very surprised. It's pretty much the biggest thing out there at the moment. For better or for worse, people are talking about it, and I'm personally loving it. But before we talk too much, let's start picking up some stuff. Now, as I said, I had an account before. I've done all of this. This is not my first time through. Reality seems to fold in on itself. I love these little descriptions here. One moment I can see debris, and the other a vast red orb, almost too large and bright to behold. This part of the Atlas. So we are definitely going to accept the Atlas's guidance. We're going to try to play this through the way Atlas wants us to, but do a little bit of exploration on the way. So we're going to gather some stuff. So yeah, I had an account on this game already, and I had a bit of a mix-up. This is quite a well-documented mix-up where I accepted my pre-order, so some tech there. I accepted my pre-order ship straight away, which apparently I didn't know at the time takes you out of the tutorial you need in order to build one of the most crucial components of the game, and therefore left me stranded on a planet several warps away from here. And so I figured, as I'm restarting, now's a great chance to stream it and maybe share it with a few guys online who might not have played it or even heard of it. So we've got to fix my ship. What are we going to need to do that? Let's get that scanner fixed first. We'll need some carbon. We'll need some iron. We're going to need some iridium, some K-rite sheets, and some zinc. All pretty easy stuff to go and get. So off we go. First I want to fix my analyzer, because that's going to make it much easier to find things. So we'll just get enough carbon off of these little weird plants here. What do we need? 50? How are we doing? Alright, that should be plenty. Let's fix that visor so we can start finding stuff. We can scan. And it's cleverly designed. Whatever happens, this first section seems to always put you somewhere where you can get everything you need. Oh dear. I'm quite a fan of just running away from the Sentinel drones when they get a little bit angry about your activities. They're pretty easy to get away from at this early stage. Here we go, already deactivated. And I'll get my iron elsewhere. Those are some cool plants. Once I can start scanning them, I'll have to give them some names. Alright, let's fix my analysis visor. Okay, and we can start tagging things now, making some money. Now, everything you tag in this game you can get a little bit of money from, but more than anything, I just like looking at stuff and seeing the silly names that they got. Luna Mea, Vietis. I'm not going to get through the rest of that one. Nimacreum Chiarium. That's what I would have called it. What's this stuff? No consequence. Right. Now we gotta fix that starship. We'll try to rush through this first part. We gotta build some K-rite sheets. We gotta get some iridium, some more K-rite sheets. Now I know for a fact the K-rite sheets are made from iron. Who's this little guy? Oh my gosh, let's go see him. Hey buddy. Oh, he's a cautious little herbivore. Come here. I'll give you some food. I'll be nice. I promise. No, you don't want it? What does he need? A bit of iron? Hey, there you go. Not so bad, was it? Yeah? We're friends? Oh, you are cool. You look like Admiral Akbar with wings. Anyway. He might even show me some stuff. Ooh, hopefully this guy's not an angry fella, because he's passive. Nice. I want to go over and get that plutonium over there. And I'm pretty sure I saw some iridium. There we go. You can always spot iridium pretty easily. It's in these big, tall towers. What's this? Ooh, some aluminium this early. I'll take it. Let's use up that zinc there. This. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame the sort of early bugs. I generally speaking have really been enjoying my time in No Man's Sky. And I just had to go into my settings and delete an 8-hour save, which made me very sad. Which is why you might hear me sniffling, choking up, crying a bit. There's a little drop pod in the distance there. Now I know the initial planet before gave me a ton of options to do some stuff. Now it says I've got unredeemed items. Let's go have a look at these things now. A bit of a warning. See this redeem bonus content. PSA. Whatever you do, do not redeem this Alpha Vector ship. What it did for me is it made me bypass the part of the game where you learn how to build a hyperdrive. And that meant that later on in the game I was stranded. Now I read also that there were ways you could fix this, but unfortunately it didn't work for me and I just wound up stranded in a planet miles and miles away. But I will take the 10,000 credits and I will even take the additional multi-tool. I believe it's a multi-tool they give me later. And I'll come back and take the last ship once I know how to build a hyperdrive. But I will take this improved multi-tool without any concern. Accept. So I'll take the money, I'll take the multi-tool, but I'll leave the ship until I complete the hyperdrive mission. Now if you don't know what the hyperdrive mission is, we'll get there. So just a word of warning, if you're starting this game and you are watching this, which you probably shouldn't be because this is going to be packed full of spoilers, just remember not to take that bonus ship because it will mess stuff up potentially. Got all that Heridium. It's a cool little spiky thing over there. I'll come back for you later, Aluminium. Who are you? What are you doing up there? Is that more aluminium? Oh, it's copper. Wow, this is a good planet to start on. What's up, Danny? See you in the comments there. Come and watch me do stuff. So we can send this stuff back to the ship. And it's a good idea to send it back to the ship because in your inventory, each slot holds 250. In the ship, it's 500. So they will stack and take up less of your precious slots. Hey, Red Tea.
Radiation protection.
And that'll allow me to do some more farming. So I know from my previous playthrough that copper is not that easy to come by. It can be a bit of a pain. When you want it, you can't find it. So I would say whenever you find a slightly rarer metal or mineral, go ahead and take it, because guaranteed as soon as you want it, you'll fly to 15 different planets and you will not find it. You're doing bad. Well, that's sad. Come and watch me play some No Man's Sky, maybe that'll cheer you up. Did you get the ship bug that I got? Is that why you're feeling bad? I gotta say, farming some of this stuff can be a little tedious. I'm gonna go ahead and just say if I've got 150 worth, I'm just gonna stop for now. This makes for high quality entertainment, I'm sure. Alright, so let's go see what else we can find over here. This spike looks interesting. Alright, have I played Pokemon Go yet? Yes, I have. I've been playing a fair amount of Pokemon Go. I pushed my pushed it pretty quickly to 20, but I've fallen off a bit since. Man, this game is just too cool. I don't care what anyone says. I could walk around these planets forever. Ooh. Now, I know I could be getting back to my ship and actually getting stuff done right now, but hey, why don't we have a bit of fun with it? So I need more carrot sheets and more zinc. That shouldn't be any trouble. We need to find that zinc though. That zinc can be a little... I haven't named this planet Danny. What should I call it? Alright, I need some zinc. Or any kind of oxide pretty soon, or I'm going to start dying. Shall I name it Caius? I guess you got my first planet, Caius. You're the first to answer. As soon as I find some zinc and I have a moment to stop faffing around, I will name this planet after you. This isn't looking great. There we go.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Now I wanted to get to that drop pod.
Radiation protection.
Seems like this first planet I've started on is quite radioactive. We'll go over here anyway. There we go, there's some more zinc down there. Off we go.
Life support power low.
A little bit of a save. Danny Icod Crabs is a wonderful name. It's fairly accurate as well. Let's get an upgrade from our suit, because inventory space is at a premium. Do I have a Dragonite? No, I do not have a Dragonite. That would be very pleasant. I should probably start getting back to my ship soonish. See if we got enough. We got the carrot sheet. We got enough zinc. Okay, so we can start heading back to the ship. These carrot sheets are easily made. Let's get this thing up into space. Don't want to fall down there. This is not Pokemon Sky. Gotta analyze them all. Well, you just gotta jump through that, don't you? Sick moves. Let's get this ship up into the sky and up into space.
Technology repaired.
Need a few more of those
Objective complete.
carrot sheets. I need to get some more iron first. Now I know it's very tempting to stay on this first planet for as long as possible. I think my first playthrough I stayed on this planet for about maybe 3 hours before even taking off into space. This time I'm gonna move a little faster. Alright, let's recharge that.
Technology recharge.
We'll do some of the real exploration later when we can. Well, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I know for a fact that it's in your interest to maybe push through the first few hours relatively quickly. And then if you really want to go to some planets and settle down and really explore them deeply, that's probably a better time to do it. Oh, it's my buddy again though, I just don't want to leave him. Little mini bird Akbar. Oh, you're out, huh? I wanted to say goodbye.
Radiation protection.
See you later, buddy. Oh, you're different. You don't have those cool little tash. Anyway, see you later. Let's get into my little ship here. Anything else around this neighborhood for me to pick up? Not really. My radiation situation should start to perk up.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed.
And
Technology repaired.
let's go. Let's go. After I do this.
Technology recharge.
So we got some thaumium. And we're off. And we're off. Oh, and there's a little facility. Well, let's go down and see if we don't just happen to come across. Well, I've just started. This is literally a fresh build, so my suit has 15 slots. No, sorry, my suit has 13 slots. I just got one extra one because I found a little drop pod there. And my ship is the standard starting ship on 15. I'm going to work towards that a little later, but I want to just really push off and get up into space and do stuff like that as soon as I can. Get the ball rolling. We'll stop at this little place here for a bit and get some. These things are cool. Oh no, I'm already getting sucked in. I'm already going to wind up staying here for ages, I can tell.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
So you always want to go into these little shelters and get whatever it is they give you. I didn't even really look at that, because I know I won't be building anything yet. Oh, Caius, if I could blow this station up, I would. Everywhere you look, there's just something that looks like it'd be a good idea. What is this? Oh wow, we're sitting on a huge vein of iridium. I wonder if we can link this into the cave network that starts over there. That'd be cool. Probably not. Anyway, we'd Alright, now, I think I made a promise. cash in all of this stuff before we go back in. I should probably get in my ship before I do this.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Now today's stream's probably going to be a relatively short one. I'm probably going to cut off in 10 or 15 minutes. Just a real quick one, just to test this out really, because I haven't seen the quality that this is coming through. Just test out the mic, get a little start to this this game here, and then start to schedule some longer sessions where I can really get stuck in. Have a little scan. Alright, now let's get off into space. We won't faff around too much on the starting planet. Right, this is very easy to do. What's the main point of the game? Well, that's the question everyone would like to know, and the answer is there kind of really isn't one. But there also kind of is. So far, just to recap, I have found a small ball of red energy that seemed to dip in and out of reality, and it piqued my interest, so I picked it up, and I decided to accept its guidance. Ooh, a little iridium meteor here. Asteroid, rather. I'm going to hit that. And it kind of piqued my interest and got me thinking. So I picked it up. And now I'm going to go find out what that's all about. As you can see, I cannot get off of my planet yet. And what we might do is go up to this space station here, see what's going on. My pulse engine is offline. Not for long.
Technology recharge.
So it wanted me to do that before I initiated a scan. And now we're scanning for discoveries on my particular planet, or my particular star system. No, I don't have a hyperdrive installed, so I cannot do much about it.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Alright, well I guess we gotta go over there. See you later, Red Team. To another planet. Oh, Caius, I'm so sorry. I forgot to name the planet after you. You can have this one.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh, it's a moon. You'll have to settle for a moon. I accidentally uploaded it without renaming it. You get the next one then. My mistake, I forgot to press a different button.
Alert. Navigational data received.
These little guys. What a bunch of... Hey bud. You're a funky little dude. I guess you're not interesting enough. Stupid rock.
Life support power low.
I'm gonna need some of that life support.
Technology recharge.
Well, if we stop to scan everything, we'll be here forever. Let's go see what this... Now, do we think this is on this planet? Yeah, 40 seconds. A little swell, just for fun. I guess we docked at the station. Let's go looting.
Inventory full.
Like I said before, we want to get this stacking up in the ship because the ship can hold 500 or 1,000 even, I think, to my 250 per slot when it's in my suit, so... You know what, that's actually probably a more realistic name for what we do than what our actual game channel is.
Received. Units received.
I'm probably going to use autocorrect a lot to decide on my names of things here. Now, who we got here? Hey, thanks for the help, bud. I can't understand a word you just said, buddy. The hyperdrive. Looks like I need me a dynamic resonator. Trade terminal. Handy. What do you got? Reload accelerant. Whatever. Let's go trade off some stuff we don't want. This stuff basically only exists to be sold, most of it. I'll sell off that excess aluminium. Let's see what we got in the starship. I have a habit of just selling to give nice round numbers. Because generally speaking, you need 50 or 100 or 150 to do stuff. And so I try to use these 28s and leftovers to just top up my income. I wonder if I go the other way, if it takes me back round to zero. No. This is a very slow way of selling. Iridium's not too bad to come by. Now, the reason I'm trying to eke out money so early in the game will become clear later. I like how this gives you some stats, though I don't have many stats to experience at the moment because I haven't done that much. Later on it might be fun to look at those things. Ooh, I can be such a specimen.
Orbital station coordinates received. Life support power low.
Some fuel. Now guys, I'm going to take this ship up to the space station and call it a day. Pretty quick little introduction to the game there. I'm not really messing around and exploring the planets too much. We'll have plenty of time for that later. Let's get ourselves to this off-planet space station and wrap it up. I need to get out of orbit of this moon here. One thing I do not like is just scraping the orbit of a planet, or the atmosphere rather of a planet, and finding yourself slowed right down. It's coming right for us. And here we have reached our first space station and the end of the first episode of my little playthrough of No Man's Sky. We'll build ourselves a hyperdrive and let's get skipping planets. But for today, that'll be all. Thanks for coming, guys, and thanks for hanging around, and I hope to do a much more in-depth and longer little playthrough at my first opportunity, but I'll just be playing this a bit casually. This won't be a scheduled thing or something that's you know, all too serious. Just a fun chance to hang out, chat in the comments, and explore the 500 gazillion planets. Take it easy. See you next time.